Once upon a time, in a busy African city full of honking cars, bright markets, and children's laughter, there lived a little girl named Bola. Bola was small, with bright eyes that sparkled like morning dew, and quick hands that moved faster than most people could see. But Bola had a problem, a big problem. She had gotten into the habit of taking things that did not belong to her. She was what people called a little thief. Now, children watching, before we go further, remember, taking what is not yours is very, very wrong. And as you listen to Bola's story, let it teach you a lesson you will never forget. Bola was small, with bright eyes and very fast hands. She lived with her grandmother, Iya, in a tiny house by the market road. Iya was kind. She sold roasted corn to feed them both. She always told Bola, "My child, use your hands to work, not to steal." But Bola, oh Bola, she loved shiny things, sweet things, and tasty things that were not hers. When she wanted something, she did not ask. She just took it. She was a little thief. One Saturday morning, Aya took Bola to the city market. The market was alive. Sellers called out, "Tomatoes, fresh tomatoes." Drummers played for dancers. The air smelled of roasted meat and fried plantain. Bola's eyes grew wide. Then she saw Kunle, the fruit seller. He was strong, with a kind smile. His stall was filled with oranges, bananas, and golden mangoes that shone like the sun. Bola's mouth watered. Kunle turned to serve a customer. Bola whispered to herself, "If I just take one mango, nobody will see." Her hand moved quick, like a lizard catching a fly. She slipped a mango under her dress. She giggled. Easy. But children, someone saw her. An old woman pointed. "Hey, that Bola girl, her hand is too fast." Another man said, "Things go missing whenever she is around." The city began to whisper, "Bola the thief, Bola the thief." But Bola did not care. She said to herself, "They are just talking. They have no proof." And so, she stole again and again. First groundnuts, then oranges, then a shiny hair ribbon from another girl. Each time, her heart beat fast, but she liked the thrill. She thought, "I am too smart. I will never be caught." That night, Bola had a dream. She dreamt she was running through the city, carrying bags full of stolen food. But suddenly, the food turned into giant ants. They crawled all over her body, biting her hands, biting her feet. She screamed, "Help! Help!" From the sky, a voice thundered, "Bola! Bola! A thief never sleeps in peace." She woke up sweating, but instead of stopping, she laughed. It was just a dream. Tomorrow I will steal again. The next day, Iya gave Bola money to buy tomatoes. "Go straight to Kunle's stall," Iya said. "Buy tomatoes and come back." Bola nodded. "Yes, Iya." But when she reached the market, her eyes fell on Kunle's golden mangoes again. They looked sweeter than honey. Her heart whispered, "Take one, just one. Nobody will know." So she reached out. But before she could hide it, Kunle's voice boomed, "Bola, what is that in your hand?" Bola froze. The mango slipped and rolled on the ground. The market went silent. All eyes turned to little Bola. "Bola, the granddaughter of Aya Corn? A thief?" the traders gasped. Women shook their heads. Men frowned. Children pointed. Kunle bent down, picked up the mango, and looked into Bola's eyes. "Child," he said softly, "stealing is not a game. Today it is fruit. Tomorrow it will be money. The next day it may be worse. A thief's road always ends in shame." Bola's face burned. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She ran home crying. When Iya heard what happened, she was heartbroken. She sat Bola down and said, "My child, do you know why stealing is bad? It is not just because you take what is not yours. It is because you steal trust. Once trust is gone, even love runs away. Bola cried harder. I don't want people to hate me, Aya. I don't want to be called a thief. Aya hugged her. Then change. Use your hands to work, not to steal. The next morning, Bola went back to Kunle's stall. Her head hung low. Kunle, she whispered, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Kunle studied her face. He saw her tears were real. Then prove it, he said. Work with me. Use your hands for good. From that day, Bola helped Kunle in the market. She washed mangoes. She peeled oranges. She carried baskets. At first, people did not trust her. They watched her closely. But slowly, they saw she had changed. Months passed. One sunny afternoon, Kunle called the traders together. He held Bola's hand and said, This child has changed. She was once Bola the thief, but now she is Bola the helper. The traders clapped. Ia's eyes shone with pride. Kunle gave Bola a gift, a basket of sweet mangoes. This, he said, is for you, not stolen but earned with honest hands. Bola smiled wide. She hugged Ia and whispered, I will never steal again. And so, children, Bola learned the truth. Stealing brings shame. Honesty brings honor. A thief may be fast, but truth always catches up. When you work with your hands, people will trust you, love you, and bless you. So remember Bola whenever you feel tempted. Do not take what is not yours. And that, children, is the story of the little thief. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another African folktale filled with fun, lessons, and wisdom. Because just like Bola, you too can learn, grow, and shine. See you next time. Bye.